Oh, so it was me and Charmander, and we were with our cannibal friend Ducklet. It's been a long time since we've had him part of the crew, but he was back, and it was all three of us, and we were chilling. We were actually hanging out in Boston, Mass. And you know what they say about that Mass? It's definitely got the ass, right? It's right there, right at the end of the M.
Quit
And
talking about me
well,
already.
I'm sorry, Gracie. Look, well, after we subscribed to your premium content, we went to the bar in Boston, where we hear it's always sunny. I think. Uh, please don't at me, Sunny fans. Please don't at me, Philadelphia people.
I was gonna say Philadelphia.
Yeah, Eagles fans are gonna kick down my door any second now, like fucking
How
SEAL
is
Team
Boston
6.
related?
Look, it's in the eastern north.
Don't you
Anyway,
live near there?
Anyway, if by near there you mean several hours away, though,
I
you
don't
know
know.
what, Gracie, you're picking apart my thing here. This is
Sorry.
this is the my bit.
Continue.
You're murdering it. So it was me, Charmander, and our cannibal friend Ducklet, and we were in a bar in deep within the depths of Bostonia. And well, who could it be? But at our side, you know how, like, you know, that guy who knew the guy who was like, oh, you'll never believe who my dad's friend's boss met in a bar one time. This is one of those, and it was my dad's friend's boss, actually, and he was there with Richard Simmons. And I know there was a huge campaign to save him and make sure that he's okay. Man, that dude is looking rough. And he was having a drink by the bar, and I offered to buy him one. And I said, man, why are you looking so glum? And he's like, my guy, I can't remember how to do it. I lost it. I stayed inside for so long. No one heard from me for so long. I totally just forgot the basic mechanics of working out and being fit and healthy and being fun and having fun. And I said, fear not, Mr. Simmons, for I and my friend Charmander and my other friend Ducklet, and I don't know why I'm stuttering, but regardless, we broke out into feverish exercises, many of which included things like jumping jacks, the devil's burpees, as they're all called, because they're all of the devil. We did about 5 to 10 push-ups. One of us did one. It's not important who did what, but regardless, at the end of this is this glorious flash mob exercise session. We put a big old smile on Mr. Simmons's lap, and he waltzed out of there right as rain and ready to face the day, like the blessed soul that he was, gracing our TVs for the better part of 2 decades. So, you know, Jazzer finger is in the air, and wave them around like you just don't care. It's after DARKRAI time, baby, and here we are.
Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
So, you ever been to a funeral and like they say like some like speech that probably like makes you think, does this person even know this person? And then they like take some dirt and like symbolically like sprinkle it on top of the grave as you're being lowered down.
Oh.
What were you thinking, Gracie? What was that look?
Well, I was like, why dirt at a funeral?
Well, typically,
no, I was thinking, like,
funerals,
the services, not the. I was thinking not the burial
thinking
side
of the
service. I was
wake.
thinking like in the church.
That's what I was thinking about.
So
and I was like, why are you throwing dirt in a church?
Clearly, you made some people mad if they're like sprinkling dirt on you at your wake.
Like this bitch.
Like, can you imagine going up to the casket and going, "Listen here, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Some dirt.
Glad you're fucking dead. Have some dirt and just
eat some dirt.
Just put it right in his face." No, but what I'm talking about. So imagine me doing that. Imagine after DARKRAI is the casket, and then I'm just every show I just put just tossing like fistfuls of dirt on top of the casket with that bit every single time I do it. I said it would go away. I said I was done with it, but here we are. We continue to just scrape the bottom of the barrel. I swear it's paper thin. But hey, my name is Bret. I'm the host of this show, and I have been this whole time. Oh no. Joining me as always, and most of the time, I would say Gracie, right? Yeah.
Hey.
Is my lovely co-host Gracie Z-Rain. That's her real name. Look it up in the phone book.
I'm gonna die now.
And you can say if you're watching on YouTube, displayed directly above her is the last four of her social security number.
825W.
that means
I'm joking.
the W means you came out wet.
Wait.
Also joining us today is our contest winner and now friend Nick, aka Tivel. Nick, welcome back to the show. We haven't heard from you since R Key Us, and it's been a hot minute, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, doing all right. I actually got Arceus shortly after we talked last.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Me too.
It's still on the old to-do list there. So look, the Dead by Daylight train doesn't stop. It's like, when is Bret just gonna do a Dead by Daylight podcast? And look, I can sit here and talk about all the reasons why the recent Deathslinger nerf is really bad for him. Like, you can't just like quick scope a survivor down and smack him in the head. No, you can't do that no more.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Exactly my point. Like, I could fill a whole show about Dead by Daylight bullshit. And why haven't I already? Well, I'll tell you why. Because, one...
You'd be talking to yourself.
I'd be talking to myself. There'd be one listener, and it's me, proof listening. Two, people listen to this show, at least if they don't listen for Gracie, it's because they like Pokemon. And three, you can stop fast forwarding. I'm going to stop talking like Gracie talks. Gracie, what have you been up to?
Trying not to put my child in timeout.
Okay.
It's been my weekend.
And actually, did you fail?
Yeah. I mean, he
put himself
I take
in
that back.
Out.
He was fine yesterday. We went to the aquarium. It was wonderful. And then today he threw my Switch into the wall, and I was like,
"Oh my god, cardinal sin!" Throw a Pokemon content creators who streams Switch against the wall.
Switch to the wall. He doesn't understand value.
Of course not.
Didn't know, but man, I had to stop for a minute and be like,
you do need to stop for a minute, because Gracie, I hate to inform you this, but as the heir to the DARKRAI throne, Prince DARKRAI himself, you have to just kind of roll with it.
I know.
It's his divine birthright. God parted the heavens and then turned a blind eye to what's transpiring on this podcast. And then Beelzebub himself,
guy put him to bed early tonight.
Yeah. And then Beelzebub himself just handed me like the paperwork for this show, and I signed it over to your son. So,
well, that makes sense, because
I can't wait till he gets old enough to comprehend, and we tell them that he has to do this show so that we can retire. It's going to be fantastic.
That'd be hilarious. He'll be like, I don't know what's going on. He watched Pokemon today.
Oh yeah,
like the Mewtwo Strikes Back. He watched that today,
or
part of it.
Final verdict.
He calls Mewtwo the big cat.
That's fair. That's what he is.
And he likes Mew. But he was like, he wanted to watch it because Pikachu in like the little I don't know, like thumbnail or whatever on the, he was really sad. He was like, Pikachu is sad. And he wanted to see Pikachu be happy at the end. It was the most precious thing, and then he threw my Switch into the wall.
Maybe Mewtwo controlled his mind to do that.
That's what it was.
That's or Malam. Maybe there's a Malamar floating around your house or something like that.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Enough of us. Nick, what you into, bud? What have you been playing lately?
Well, I've actually been playing a lot of stuff. I'm a big fan.
We're a Pokemon show, but you don't have to
anything.
Like I play games other than Pokemon.
Well, I don't remember if I mentioned it last time, but I've been the leader of a PC guild since I was 12 years old, and I'm 31 now. So that's a very old guild.
You don't look a day over 16, young man. What are you doing on this show? This is adults only. Go back to bed.
Go to your room.
Go to your room, young man.
But we met on an old ass MMO called Star Wars Galaxies, and that thing died in 2009. But there's an emulator of it, so we've been playing that.
I remember that game.
Happy.
We used to advertise that when I worked at GameStop.
Oh well, there you go.
Back in that was probably around 2009, actually. Yeah, sounds about right.
But we play a lot of that, and then we play a game on PC. It's also on Xbox called Sea of Thieves.
That's a good game. It's very fun. Played it before.
That's we absolutely adore that one. And on my Switch, I wanted to get Fire Emblem Three Hopes because I'm the biggest Fire Emblem fan, like you'll probably talk to in the state.
Aww.
And we're in the process of buying a house right now, so I can't afford that one because my other favorite franchise, Xenoblade, has another game coming out at the end of the month, and I can't afford to get Xenoblade and Fire Emblem both. So I'm picking Xenoblade.
This is like the worst housing market time ever.
Well, we've got a 3-bedroom house for under $90,000, and there's almost no work that needs done to it.
That's incredible, actually.
Incredible.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
I was saying it funny how what was it? Like you could sell your house for basically anything you wanted there for a short period, and then now it's back to where it's like the worst time to sell. Like we totally missed the boat.
No, it's still really high.
Yeah. It's not as high in West Virginia.
It's not as high as it was like a month ago.
Yeah.
A month ago, it was insane.
So that concludes our adulting corner of the podcast. Don't forget to pay your mortgage before the first of the month, or your landlord or your landlady. And if you ain't got the cash, baby ass will do the job too.
Do what you gotta do.
Expected to get more of a laugh, but I guess we'll just transition that into the horny section of the podcast. So, Gracie, what's been making you horny? I'm just kidding.
Mortgage rates.
Mortgage rates, yes. Refinancing.
Oh. APR 0%.
A tree fell in my yard this past week, and a moderate-sized tree. It's actually a very tall, probably 60-ish year old tree, I'd say.
Sucks.
Yeah, well, only like half of it made it into my yard, but it was still a substantial amount. Luckily, the damage was localized to one section of my fence and
the fence,
it destroyed that section of fence and a corner post. So I will have to buy like a new corner post and reset it into concrete, and then buy some new section of fence. It's okay. The fam came over and helped me out, and we chainsawed it apart.
That happened to my mom, actually, last week, too.
Mm-hmm. It took out some branches from my
Do you live by my mom?
I do live by your mom. I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm actually dating her. I'm so sorry you had to find out this way, but I'm your stepdaddy.
Oh, God.
A lot of porn starts out this way, Gracie.
I hate my life.
Anyway, want to learn to wrestle?
Nope.
We had a friend that had a little bit of damage, but it wasn't caused by any of the storms. We play Dungeons and Dragons every 2 weeks.
Please, hold on. Please tell me this was a LARPing accident.
No, it's not.
Dang it.
But
okay, continue.
We alternate between who hosts, because my girlfriend and I host one time, and then the other friends host one time. And apparently their mailbox was on this post that was really wobbly, and the wind was blowing whenever one of the players was pulling in, and it wobbled just enough to smack their car as they were driving past.
Oh no.
So they knocked their mailbox off the post. And then the post broke. And then their car got damaged.
No.
So that was the only accident we've had happen.
Well, I guess it could be worse, but still, it's not fun.
I'm sorry, Gracie. Are we boring you?
No.
With our D&D talk?
I have a D&D tattoo.
Sorry that we're nerds, Gracie, and you don't get it. Gracie is our mandatory a nerd stomper on this show. Like, she evens me out real good. Like, I'm like this nerdy wimpy guy who's really uncharismatic, and then she's like the complete, it's like yin yang, night day. She comes on here and she gets us all the clicks on YouTube.
Only because you put my name next to something inappropriate.
What? I would never do that, horny.
Anyway.
Horny Gracie all day, every day. Click here.
Anyway.
Click here, rate and review.
Rate and review.
Before we continue with the show, it's been great catching up with everybody. Happy Canada Day. By the time you're listening to this, it's over, but
that's okay.
Oh, well, we should have started the show. Let's start the show over.
Oh.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Gotta Canada
catch
them
them all.
It's you and me.
It's D&D.
It's
turning into the Reading Rainbow.
Yeah. Sorry, we don't mean to disrespect the song of Oh Canada, Surrey, but we just don't know the song. We apologize, but we do love our brothers and sisters up north very much. Thank you for listening. We love you, and we're in love with you. We're coming. We're gonna get married.
Love you. Bye.
Also, Happy America Day to all the Americans listening.
For who? For who, Bret? For
who?
Well,
I know we're having some problems at the moment for certain, and we don't need to get into it on this show. Everyone knows what side of the wedding aisle that we're on.
Yep.
I know, but if I didn't say something about it,
okay,
I wouldn't be me.
I just want to say
that's all I had to say.
It does not invalidate being a proud American. That is, it's just we can still love our country and acknowledge its flaws, and that's fair.
That's just like me.
Oh, hello. There's a person just broke into my home.
Rude.
And she flashed me some titties.
Nice.
And
that's not true because I didn't go, whoa, wowie, wowie, zowie, oh.
I was like,
yeah, I didn't do that.
Like, wait, what just happened?
I didn't turn into Jim Carrey from The Mask.
Oh God, I remember that movie.
That's how you know it's not true, and I just said that just to bug somebody.
Have you ever saw the terrible sequel of The Mask?
Yeah.
The one with Jamie Kennedy, Son of Mask?
Yeah.
I have. Yes. I don't remember it very well.
It's pretty bad.
It was terrible.
Can you all hear that?
No.
Okay, that's probably for the best. Hey, madam. Oh, well. Ooh. I'm glad this is on record forever for the rest of our lives.
Oh, I didn't see shit, so that's not real.
I saw boobs.
Damn it.
Babe!
No, we're on camera. Don't do that.
I'll text you later. Wow, I don't even...
The podcast is over, everyone. Bye!
That just hit the reset button on my brain. Like, it just wiped the hard drive clear.
Boobs.
Well, we should probably talk about Pokemon, because this just got into the Mega Horn cast. Like, we're about to start a commune somewhere.
Oh, my Lord.
By the way, before we jump too deep into Pokemon Go news, Nick, how did your Go Fest go?
Well, on day one, my girlfriend had a birthday party that she had to go to for one. Well, it wasn't just her; it was both of us. But we went to a wave pool. So every 30 minutes, I would get out and walk around and play the hour, and then just wipe out all the spots. So nice. That way I could do the wave pool, swim, and also do Go Fest. But day one, I got the regionals that I wanted. That was no problem in the world. I got all of the collection things done for each of the habitats, but I only got 2 shinies the whole day.
Oh man, that is rough. That seems to be a real common thread for Go Fest this year.
Yeah, I the year before last, I probably got 40 to 50 shinies.
Yeah,
and this year I just didn't get shit.
I didn't quite get 40 to 50, but I think last year I probably got 10, somewhere between 10 and 20. I could look it up, but who's got the time?
Well, the second day, I didn't much care for the Ultra Beast that they added, but I went and did all of the free raids and met some people. That was fun.
I love Ultra Beasts. I'm a staunch defender of them. They're Pokemon from another dimension. I think they're rad, and I love most of their weird abstract designs. Nihiligo is definitely a super cool one. Who would expect? It's rock, right? It's a rock type.
I don't actually remember what type it is.
Yeah, I think, is it poison? Well, regardless, rock is in there somewhere, and it looks just like a standard jellyfish brain parasite. You know those brain parasites that you're always getting whenever you go into the ocean? Yeah, so poison tracks because it's a jellyfish.
Never mind.
Gracie, I don't know what was on that camera phone. You trying to get me canceled or what? But thank God your background covered it up. Oh God, she's naked. Oh, she's back.
Hold on.
You can't say that it's not true, folks on the internet. All right, now I guess you probably. Well, now it's just blurred.
It's blurry.
Stop showing me dick pics.
No. This person's name is Richard.
Richard?
Richard.
Get Richard off the screen, unless he's like submitted like a waiver or something for us to use his
waiver.
His junk. Yeah.
Junk.
Yeah. So we
Pokemon.
more Pokemon. Dino. Who said? Let's go around the horn. Who says Dino? Who says Dino? Dino.
I say Dino.
I kind of find myself saying both. So Dino Community Day happened recently. Oh boy. All right. So let's see. Let's how are we gonna do this? Nick, you go first. How was your Dino Community Day? And just tell us about your experience there. How was it?
Well, usually I'm a really big like night owl, so usually I'm not up at like 11. But I made it a point to wake up early this one. I did my research about how the lures only attracted the, how do you say it, Zweilous? It's the second evolution of it.
I say Zweilous as well.
Right, well, but
it's usually how I feel when someone flashes me too. I feel a little Zweilous.
But where I play, like literally everywhere was a lure, so I knew that there was like no chance to get the shinies there and all that. So I kind of altered how I played, and I just rode around the whole day. I had like a path that I'd planned out. I would like wipe out all the spawns, drive like 100 feet, wipe out all the spawns, drive 100 feet, just repeat with my dog all day long. And I got 36 shinies, I think it was. And I ended up with about 4,000 candy and somewhere in the 500 of XLs.
Holy moly.
So, and the only reason I got that many of the candies was I did the mega evolution of Latias at the 2-tier. So you get like the XL candy chance and all that good stuff.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
But
Gracie, how about you? How did your event go?
Okay, so the actual day was actually really nice because I was on vacation, and so I got to play in a new area, and that part was cool. But there were a lot of lures, and so like that part was like, I didn't want. I mean, like obviously at the beginning it was great, but then when it turned into Zweilous, I was just like, nope, get away. But the shiny luck was not there, and so that sucked. Yeah, I think I got 4.
4. Oof.
How about you?
How about What's that? What's that now? What about what? What about what?
How was your shiny and Dino day?
Oh, there was a Dino day?
Just one.
Oh. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am, look, no one's saying I'm the best Pokemon content creator on the interwebs, okay? And there's a strong argument to be made that I'm the worst Pokemon content creator on the interwebs.
Okay.
I forgot there was a community day.
Oh, oof.
I totally forgot. About 7 p.m., I looked at my phone and saw the notifications that's like, Community Day has started, or evolve a Dino to get the exclusive move, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was like, today was Community Day.
Did you just never open your game at all?
I honestly can't remember exactly what I was doing. I think I was doing yard work or something. Who can remember, honestly? But
this one was really important, at least for me, because I'm really big, and I don't really do the PvP and Go. I like the PvP on like Sword Shield, like the main series and stuff.
What day did it fall on? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Was it a Saturday?
Yeah,
it was a Saturday.
Yeah, because I went to a wedding on Sunday, so it was a Saturday.
So it was what, the 25th?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds right.
Yeah. I mean, I remember what I was doing. We no, Gracie, what are you thinking? Yeah, go ahead. What are you thinking, Gracie?
Well, I don't know. You just got flashed like 2 minutes ago.
You pervert.
I don't know what you're doing.
Such a pervert,
Maybe it
Gracie.
was a sexy day. I don't know.
Yeah. You know my mom listens to this program, so
I'm not.
Zip it back up, Gracie.
Your mommy has sexy time too.
Shut the fuck up, hi mom. No, we rented a rug doctor, and we're,
That's what you call it.
Yeah, So the kids are in Florida for the summer, and we rented a rug doctor so we can move furniture around and give the carpets a deep clean. And yeah,
that is a weird nickname for your dick, sir.
I like to call it the Titanic, personally.
Because it sinks and full of disappointment.
Nope, it's the unsinkable. And you just smash it against as many icebergs as you want. It doesn't matter how ice cold they are. It ain't going down. At least I don't think. Regardless, Gracie, there's always room on the door for you.
Nope.
Dang, I like how you went from laughing to serious business like that. Yeah, I totally forgot there's a Dino Community Day. I didn't get shit. And guess what? This next Community Day that they announced for July, I ain't getting shit.
Are you gonna go hard for this one?
I mean, it's Starly, right? I mean, Starly. Yeah, okay, Starly.
Like, who was like, this is a great idea? Like, who was sitting there like, you know what everybody wants? Starly Community Day.
Well, I mean, in fairness, they did Talonflame, and I rather enjoy Talonflame. I think it's just Starly's just not as far as like the basic bird Pokemon go. It's just not very cool, and the shiny's not good either.
Have we even? Okay, here's the thing though. Is like it's so basic. Like, have we ever even had a Pidgey Community Day?
We haven't, but they did do a Pidgey event. Like we've definitely had spotlight hours and stuff like that.
I would rather there be a Pidgey Community Day.
Yeah,
that's how bad it is.
I could see that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think Pidgey's the shit. I actually like Pidgeotto.
Yeah. I mean, I don't dislike Pidgey, but we're just kind of talking about basic bird Pokemon, and Pidgey's like the OG Godfather basic bird Pokemon.
I believe that's why I like that one more than any of the other birds.
Well, I mean, Pick-a-Peck.
I do like
I still like Pidgey better, but I'm biased.
To each their own.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, Fletchling's cool. I'm looking at a list right now. This
also,
one's not on
hurt my hand.
What'd you do? What'd you do now?
When we were laughing and talking, I hit my hand on the table.
Jesus, you are one person who doesn't need to hurt their hand. You're gonna get more pins put in there.
That's this hand though. I hurt my other.
That's because you were DJing too fast and you caught your hand on fire. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway. I feel bad for even saying that. Looking at the basic bitch bird Pokemon now. What? Nothing. Let's see.
Was like DJ.
Would Talo be better than Starly?
I
don't know.
I mean, ignoring the fact that it can already be shiny and like I already have one, like it's a better shiny. It's at least a noticeable shiny, at least.
I don't know. I was really hoping for a Zigzagoon.
I think a Pidove Community Day would have been sweet because you got some variation between the male and the female at the end there. True. I think that'd been cool. That'd have been a great one.
I just don't like Starly.
Yeah,
I never have.
Staraptor is like just okay. Like I get it. You're a cool, edgy bird. Like
you got emo haircut.
Get a haircut already. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Staraptor fan either. It's I would rather have me a good old fashioned Pidgeot like the rest of the panel is saying. But we have coming up here though that he's not out yet. But Rookidee, Corvisquire, and Corviknight, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one.
I'm all about that. I wonder what they look like shiny. Rookidee, shiny.
Actually, I don't know what that one looks like.
It's like white, like a creamy white.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have you ever saw Mega Shiny Gengar? Because that is absolutely my favorite shiny in the game.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was about to say it looks like a giant cum blob, but
No, it is like what Ghost is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I get it. But
you just love jizz.
Looks like a tribute to like, an e-girl somewhere. Are you okay, Gracie?
I hate you.
What? Why me? What did I do? Look, I speak truths, okay?
I'm still mad about the DJ thing. I didn't get it until afterwards. So, shut up.
Anyway. So yeah, Starly Community Day is coming up. Whoa, that's July 17th. I guess like if I can remember to open the game again,
Apparently.
I'll get on. I said I was going to take a break after Adventure Week screwed me over hardcore, and I have. I've played maybe a total of 4 days, and I'm actually enjoying my time off. It's been very good. I will come back if I'm in a place that I know has a lot of Pokestops. I've fired it up. But like I came back and caught a couple win pods, like when something new comes out, like I'll fire it back up. When another event comes around that I'm interested in, I'll fire it up. You know what I mean?
I've got to get my Stardust back up because on the Hydreigon, I kind of forgot to take Stardust into account on leveling, and I leveled up 3 of them to 3,600 CP. Jeez. And I looked and I had spent like 700,000 Stardust. So
it goes quick.
How much do you have though?
Well, after I got finished, I had 125.
Oh my god!
Just 125. Just triple digits.
Gracie, how much Stardust do you have?
I have been working on it.
Ooh.
And, I'm up to like 600,000.
Oh, you poor Stardust, poor children. You just dirty, filthy, just
IPVP
squires in the street as I walk past you in my gilded linen clothes, just making Stardust. It rain on your poor little orphan heads.
How much do you have now?
700,000. No, I'm just kidding. I have 2.2 million Stardust.
I think,
I'm back up to 60,000.
Quite a bit.
I'm a millionaire.
I actually started trying to do the PvP because I was so desperate to get the Stardust back up, and I went into it with the intention to just throw every single fight. And the first guy I came across was like also a guy that was throwing the fight. So I actually won using I had like level 20 CPs in there, and he just used straight 10s. And after that, I was like, well, let me just use CP 1000s. And I actually won like 8 matches in a row because I got nothing but people trying to throw.
Wow.
But it was right. It was right after the community day though, like literally like that night. So I guess people were in the same boat I was in. They just wanted that Stardust boost, but it was people that didn't want to do it.
Guess how much Stardust I've earned from PvP since it started?
Million?
I have no idea. Like
12,800,000.
I was gonna say it must be substantial because you're not selling like folders on like a Discord somewhere.
God damn it.
So wow, Bret's mind is sharp tonight. Yeah.
It is.
Icy. See, I mean, you can enjoy like catch XP, I guess, for Starly. 2 times Starly XL candy. I don't know. You guys know better than me. Is Starly or Staravia particularly good in like Great League or something?
I haven't heard anything about unless I don't even know
the fuck.
I think the logic of releasing them was the moveset was like okay-ish for flying typing, I think. And it was going to be like a really budget counter for Buzzwole because I think he's going to be one of the next Ultra Beasts that's added.
Who's that?
Buzzwole. It's the.
Didn't they? I thought they announced him as part of like in-person Go Fest, didn't he? I know Zerkatry was one. There was 3 of them, wasn't there? Am I losing my mind? What am I thinking?
I don't think you are. I just thought that was like part of their logic behind it, even though
that one of them was, yeah.
Hang on, but you guys do your thing.
Buzzwole, for some reason, they didn't give him a bug fast attack move, and I was like severely disappointed in that.
Yeah, I don't really understand that.
I think they just want to release him a second time and just
like
give him
yeah,
because they have a big tendency of doing that.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this is like I have heard a lot lately. Like this game is for a period of time, like this game is not for people that have been playing since day one. It's for people that have come back to it, that need everything to come back, so they can like right now Articuno. Like I do not need Articuno.
Okay, hold on a second. So real quick, just before we move off of that, I just want to say that different people come to the Pokemon Go game all the time. You have, there are plenty of people that are newer. that start playing the game and having never seen an Articuno before. So
I'm not shitting on that. I'm just saying,
okay.
like, no, I'm saying that that's who the event is for. It's for people that have left or come back or start again. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying is like some things just aren't for people who have been playing since day one.
Right. And I'll still raid the shit out of some Reggies. Well, Reggie Steel. Reggie Steel.
Oh,
Let me just be clear. Reggie Steel. Just Reggie Steel.
The only thing in the game I'm like horribly upset that I missed was Shadow Entei. I don't know why I missed that one.
Okay, so real quick here. There are 3 Ultra Beasts coming for each of the different in-go events. So in Sapporo, you're going to be able to catch Zerkatree. In Berlin, you're going to be able to catch Pheromosa. And in Seattle, Gracie, you're going to be able to catch Buzzwole.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. You get the buff-ass, super buff Pokemon. Cool. You'll also get Beast Balls.
Oh, yeah, I remember they said they were adding that, too.
Yeah, I don't need Beast Balls. I've already got 2. Baby, let's go.
I was waiting for that. I was just
it's mandatory.
Yep.
Boy. Other than that, we're coming upon the 6-year anniversary celebration for Go. And yeah, I mean, what do you want? It's from July 6th to July 12th. You're going to see a lot of Pokemons. Let's go. Bulbasaur, Party Hat, Charmander, Squirtle, Cake, Costume Pikachu, which I'll admit, that's a good one. Machop, Ladybug, Ralts, Baneri, Venipede, Chespin, Fennekin, Froakie, Bunnelby, Litleo, Pick-a-Peck, Gabite, Clawcher, and Helioptile! Only a red light and speeding!
No.
Zapdos returns, as well as Mega Charizard X and Y will be in Mega Raids. Because we needed more Charizards.
But it's not for you.
It's not for me, and neither is the Zapdos. Because let's be real, bad shiny.
You can't even hardly tell it's a shiny.
Yeah, it's a bad one.
Wasn't that the one they accidentally released the shiny as the real sprite?
I don't know, but I would be in full support if the Pokemon Company just went full up. We're just like, you know what? We're going to rework all the shinies, or at least some of the shinies.
I mean, I would like that.
What developer was like, look, you know, this here is Joltik, and this here is its shiny. We just slightly tweak the yellow.
It's Pam going, they're the same picture.
Yeah, and they're like, no. Like, I don't know, the developer was like had his feet up and was taking a break. Was like, oh, no, I did that one already. Like, Jim, we needed the Joltik shiny like an hour ago. Oh, there it is. Yeah. No, look. If you look real close, it's like one of those like 3D pictures that you got to cross your eyes and stare at for 20 minutes to get a headache. Yep. And you got to get real close, and then you slowly pull back out, and then it turns into like a big middle finger to you because you can't tell if Joltik's shiny or not.
Nope.
Yeah.
None of that.
They also shared details on something called Battle Weekend from July 9th and 10th.
Yeah.
Players can enjoy 4 times the Stardust for you Stardust poor children, poor gutter folk, you poor, like, asking for more in the line of porridge in the orphanage children.
Can I have some more?
More, please. Battle League rewards, as well as the opportunity to play 20 sets of GBL each day. Charge teams can be used to help shadow Pokemon forget the move frustration, which is always nice.
Yep.
In an effort to try and stop you, Team Go rocket balloons will appear every 3 hours because yeah, you will need to stock up on rocket radar pieces if you want to track down Giovanni. And he's got the blue one. He's got Blueberry this time.
Blueberry, yeah.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Strawberry was a real piece of shit last time. Like, let's just make Blueberry as hard as fucking possible for no fucking reason. God damn it.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was awful. Like, he's psychic and flying and, like, rock and dark. Like, Tyranitar should murder this thing.
And it didn't.
It didn't. Like, Strawberry two-shotted my, like, 4,000 CP Tyranitar. What the fuck is that?
I forgot what I used against it.
I got it eventually, but it's just like, whoa, oh.
I opened with a really high CP Melmetal.
Yeah, that's usually what my standard is, too. I have a, barely 4,000 one.
Yeah, I have one that's close to 4,000, and he's got Rock Slide, so I switched him out when he was, like, you know, probably halfway dead, and Rock Slide was charged.
You always start with your second Pokemon.
Well, you had...
So you can switch in to make it stop for 2 seconds.
So I started with Melmetal because Rock Slide charges so fast you can burn his shields quick. And then usually you can kill Persian with a couple of quick rock slides, and then at least get rock slide most of the way charged up so that as soon as it comes out, it can use it again. And then I can't remember what my second Pokemon I went with was, but it was enough to take out the second Pokemon you had last time. And yeah, I just got lucky with a rock slide at the last second. Like, I mean, it was probably just a slither of health. Anyway, fuck Giovanni. And I'm annoyed that I gotta fucking fight him. Not for Blueberry, but because I got this thing called Masterwork Research, and I have to defeat the Team Go Rocket Boss, and I'm.
Oh, I think.
Yeah. Bret's Buddy Heart Watch. Yeah, I completed it. Now I'm on. Yeah, I did. I'm on defeat 30 Team Go Rocket members.
Yeah.
I'm on 29 of 30.
Oh.
Just gotta wait till midnight and noon a couple times.
Yeah, so I then I gotta beat the Go Rocket Boss, and then I can put this ugly mess behind me.
There you
go. Also, the Ultra unlocks have been leaked. Man. One of them's Panseer. I'm just gonna. Spoiler alert! If you don't want to listen to spoilers, rewind a little bit, pause, cuss me out, and then fast forward about 2 minutes.
Well, one I already got out of the collection, so that's
What's that? Panseer? Was it Panseer?
Yeah.
What else is in there? Oh, Wash Rotom.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we already have Wash Rotom, or am I mistaken? I thought we did.
We've had. Mm-hmm.
So we're just getting Wash Rotom again.
Yeah.
Did nobody tell them that there's like 6 different Rotom forms?
Oh wait, I thought it was the lawnmower.
I thought it was Wash again.
It might be.
Hang on.
Maybe I just really wanted a lawnmower.
Yeah, so we've had Wash before, and it says here that it's Wash again.
Okay, then I'm just making stuff up.
Yeah. Also, like, wouldn't it be cool if they just did the Pokédex Rotom? I would catch that.
Yeah.
I don't think you can even get those in the game, other than the one you actually have.
You can get Arceus.
Wait, what?
Arceus?
What about Arceus?
Can't you get Rotom?
What? What is happening? Are we having a stroke, Gracie?
I'm lost.
I'm lost too. I thought we were talking about. I think we're just gonna go past
it. Shutting down.
Yeah. So like, you could also evolve some Pokemon like Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Charmander, Cyndaquil, Squirtle, or Totodile during the Ultra Unlock weekend, and these when you evolve them will learn their Community Day moves, which is pretty cool. I like that.
That is
nice.
Because
I have a almost perfect Shadow Charmeleon that I'm waiting to evolve.
I have a Hundo that I need to evolve.
Also, it's just nice to have Mud Boys stocked up, and even though it doesn't mention Mud Boys here, it lists like 7 starters. So I'd be shocked if Mud Boys weren't included in that.
I thought it was included on it.
I'm just based on what I'm reading here. I'm not going to read the name of the website because we are feverish PokemonCrossroads.com fans for all your news. This isn't on their website, but that's how you know to take it all with a grain of salt. If they published it, we know it's true. That's why all the other ones I read off of PokemonCrossroads.com. Get it now. That's going to be their slogan. Just me yelling, "Get it now!" I'm like, "Get what now? The news? Yeah,
everything, all of it, everything."
I'm gonna roll up your computer like a fucking newspaper and then throw it through your front window.
No.
Let's see here. Team Rocket Grumps will grant you 2 mysterious components. You can also earn 50% extra Stardust for you poor children from defeating them. There you go. Did I miss anything?
I think that was pretty much everything. There's a rank, I think it was 16 and above in the Go Battle League was going to encounter legendaries.
Oh, yeah.
What legendaries? Do we know?
It didn't say. It just said legendaries.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, it's probably something good, right? I would hope.
You can hope.
Because so far, like, nothing is particular. Like, again, great for people who didn't get any of this stuff previously. There's nothing here particular other than like Panseer for my Pokédex that's remotely interesting.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Nick, now's the portion, the porpoise?
Poison.
The porcupine.
now is the time for the porpoise. I'm just gonna need you and Gracie to just talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I prepare the next segment for us.
Someone just drove by my house and it was super loud. Like their car was really loud. So I'm really
was
sorry.
it louder than the fireworks that are like erupting all around our world? In celebration of our great country.
I'm in like the middle of nowhere right now, so there's nothing going by me. You can hear fireworks kind of off in the distance, but that's about the.
Tun the pod dog was very concerned with firework safety this year. Poor thing. Don't y'all have cats or something?
Yeah, I mean, I'm at my mom and dad's right now. I have a blind 19-year-old cat.
Blind?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, she is old. She is a grandma.
Oh,
she lost her sight about a year ago.
That poor sweet child.
I used to have a cat that had 6 toes on every paw, except for one had 7 toes.
We had one that actually had 2 sets of front feet, so she had 6 feet in total. And she was also born blind. She was a very screwed up cat.
Who in Seattle is inviting me to a Wobbuffet raid? My guy.
I was wondering if this cat was born in Chernobyl because...
in all honesty, I think the cat was just really inbred.
Oh.
My grandmother had a cat with 3 legs. All right. If we're done with the cat talk, we are a pod dog. Woof woof. We gotta take a break and hear about the wonderful sponsor that we have for this episode. If you guys are ready, any objections?
Nope.
Do it.
All right, here we go. We'll see you, dear listener, on the other side.
Oh no, the music. I hate this. God dang it. I hate it so much.
After DARKRAI is brought to you by Moo Moo. 2 Canon make you go moo. That's right, 2 Canon party cannons are here to make your event go kersploosh, kersploosh, kersplooge all over the place. Now, Gracie, Nick, you both have been to a party that's like super lame, right? Yeah. Like you just wish you had that moment that really sets it off and make you turn down for what? Well, if you two got a Moo Canon, 2 Canon, party canon, you can turn any event into a booty shaking, toe squirming, whipping hair back and forth type party jam-tastic house that will be the envy of all your neighbors and all the police that are swarming the house in riot gear from all directions. Nick, Gracie, you both were sent complimentary Moo Canon, 2 Canon, party canons. Thoughts?
I made people run away from the D&D group with them because I was running around shooting it at them.
Wow. So it's also a form of self-defense?
Yeah.
Sometimes you want the party to be over. And with the Moo Canon, 2 Canon, party stopper module, which is basically just a beanbag filled with like steel pellets, you can shut the party down. You can turn it up and shut it down. Gracie took Save the Bees quite literally. She saved the bees for her party guests. Hey, Gracie, did you shoot your guests with the bees and say,
it's the bee's knee?
Oh, that's good too. But I was going to say, did you say, it was me all along? It was me. Moo Canon, 2 Canon, party cannons. For when you want to turn the party in, turn it inside out, and shut the world down. Don't worry, those sirens outside your home are bust out the queso because you're gonna need it. And we are back. Oh, Gracie, someday we'll get that piano tuned.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm laughing.
So I do parties, weddings. I do
Okay, no, I have this
homecomings.
Hold
I do honeymoons.
When I laugh too hard, I hiccup.
Oh, I hate that.
Well, it's a good, rate and review for Gracie's hiccups. We gotta roll a random Pokemon.
Okay.
Oh no! What is that? Oh, I left the old wheel. I busted it out.
Like,
the one from the basement in old Mr. Jenkins' creepy house. Jesus, make it stop. It sounds like some ruffians from the 1940s with like decks of cards in their wheels, riding up on me to steal my 50 cents that I earned down at the fucking factory dock. The factory where they build docks. I can't.
Stop.
I can't do it. It's
kind of sounds like me on the toilet after eating cabbage.
I would say Taco Bell, but that works.
Wow. What a spinning wheel sound effect. I'm not sure who's in charge for getting those right, but it's number 776. It's Turtonator. Turtonator.
Sorry.
It's okay. Gracie, look at me. Turtonator. Do you know how a West Virginian says Turtonator? Like that. Turtonator. Turtonator.
I hate it.
You'd always know who I thought Turtonator looked like.
Who's that?
I don't know if you've ever watched it, the old claymations for Christmas movies. The Heat Miser.
Yes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I do.
I'm glad Gracie
Heat Miser. He reminds me of Heat. Yeah, he reminds me of Heat Miser.
He's Mr. Heat Miser. He's Mr. Sun. Ba-da-da-da.
Mr. Heat Miser.
Yeah.
They have Heat Miser and Ice Miser.
I don't see it, but I support.
Snow Miser.
I support your decision to say whatever you like. He looks like the bad guy from Big Trouble in Little China to me.
Kinda.
I don't know what that is.
Wow, Gracie, get some culture.
No.
He's from Big Trouble in Little China. You don't know that show tune? What's wrong with you? Yeah, Kurt Russell stars. The Blast Turtle Pokemon. It is not known to evolve into any other Pokemon. That'll make this easy, baby. Turtonator is the poop spike Pokemon, because we'll get into that in a moment. He's a bipedal turtle-like Pokemon with a spiny shell. He's a fire dragon type, which is he the first fire dragon Pokemon?
If he is, I'd be surprised.
Other than like Mega Charizard, what is it? Y? Mega Charizard. Yeah, you're right. Reshiram exists. So maybe the first non-legendary fire dragon.
Maybe on that one.
Yeah, I could probably just scroll down and look. Fuck me. The shell on its back is chemically unstable and explodes violently if struck. The hole in its stomach is its weak point. Also same. It gushes fire and poisonous gas from its nostrils. Its dung is an explosive substance and can be put to various uses.
Same.
Oh, my cabbage comment earlier kind of made more sense.
Yeah,
now.
It's all coming together.
God. It lives in volcanoes and eats sulfur and other minerals. Materials from the food it eats forms the basis of its explosive shell. So basically, it eats these terrible things, including sulfur and minerals,
everywhere.
shits them out, and then coats it on its shell spikes, which then if you strike its shell, you explode.
All right.
Its exploding shell poses a real danger, but is sensitive to moisture. On rainy days, Turtonator takes silent refuge in caves. By the way, Gracie, how do you say that Pokemon's name?
What?
The one we're talking about?
Oh, Turtonator.
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 Mashed potatoes.
What you got there? Well, I went down to the corner drugstore there and
Got me some Turtonators.
Well, you know Fred, yeah, Fred Wilkins. Well, he was selling his old Ford Turtonator, and I got me a whole basket of turks back home. I could use Nathan, and I offered him about $5 to use it for the afternoon. So I'm gonna go get all these turks, Nathan, and go about my business. What, Gracie? Explosive substances coat the shell on its back. We already said that. Good shiny.
Yeah.
It's at the very least not like the worst thing ever. I dig it. It's different looking. By all means, it's a cool Pokemon. Like I legitimately like Turtonators, like design, and I like I just don't understand why they had to cover his spikes and shit and then say it's explosive shit. Because if you also notice, they put a little shit patch right on the top of his head as well.
Yeah.
Because not everything is butterflies and rainbows, okay? Sometimes you gotta have just explosive shit to feel better.
Tell
me I'm wrong.
One time at the zoo, me and my dumb friends watched a big male gorilla continually puke in his mouth and then eat it. He would yak it up into his mouth and then he just slurp it down. And then he would just like a few seconds after he's finished, he'd be like,
oh, that's so gross, dude.
And he just barf it back into his hand and just keep
I'm
lapping it down. Well, so did he. And in fact, we counted upwards of 23 times because us as dumbass kids were going 7, 8.
Why?
9. Well, a worker from the zoo came up to us and was like, "Do you know why he does that?" And we're like, "No, why?" And they were like,
"We don't know either."
Well, they told us. I think it's bullshit, but they're like, "Oh, it's because every time he does it, it tastes sweeter." I went,
doubt.
As an adult looking back on it, I'm like, maybe that gorilla is just bored as shit, and you should give it some different food.
Yeah.
Like if it thinks its puke is sweet, like maybe you should give it something that's not puke that's actually sweet. Make it stay.
There was I think it was a chimpanzee. I might be way off on this. I watched this like 2 years ago, and it was like a zoo that had to take like extraordinary measures because there was a chimp. Like I said, I think it was a chimp that was just so ornery. Like he would like climb on the ceiling and like throw shit at the other chimps, or like steal things and like escape or something.
Wow.
But it was something that was like all over the news, and I watch a lot of like random documentaries late at night because I'm bored. But I just remember watching that one. That one jogged my mind.
Huh. The more you know.
So Gracie, you have to choose between either eating your own puke or pooping into your hands and then rubbing it on your back and the top of your head. You don't have to answer that. I feel like I'm gonna
vomit, dude.
I might make myself vomit just thinking about that. Gracie, you nasty. Turtonator can be seen as a counterpart to Drampa. Both are dragon-type Pokemon with the same base stat total. They also share the same stat values, but with the exception of speed. These values are assigned to different stats. While Turtonator is exclusive to Sun, Ultra Sun, and Sword, Drampa is exclusive to Pokemon Moon, Ultra Moon, and Shield. Turtonator is based on the Mata, a kind of turtle. It also has elements of a landmine. Its shell resembles a simplified explosion with red and yellow flame, making the base of the shell for the base of the explosion, and the rocky lumps representing the debris and shrapnel thrown about as a result of the force. It is a dragon type, and spiny turtle shell may also be loosely inspired by the Tarask, a mythological dragon-like hybrid, and the dragon turtle, a Chinese creature featuring the head of a dragon, the body of a turtle, and also like the most terrifying creature in all of Dungeons and Dragons. So loop it back into that. It also is the only Pokemon, well, not the only Pokemon capable of traveling in time, but this one did travel back in time to assassinate John Connor. So before he leads the human resistance against the machines.
I thought you were going to say John F. Kennedy.
John F. Well, okay. So first, what he did was he traveled back in time to assassinate John F. Kennedy at the Grassy Knoll. Then he traveled back again, and he shot Lincoln at the playhouse thing at the theater. Then he traveled back in time. I've been to
that theater.
Me too. Wait, have I? In my mind, then he traveled back further in time and assassinated Nero of the Byzantine Empire. And then was he assassinated? I don't know. Am I making up history facts at this point? Then he traveled back further into time and he made a full loop and he came back to about 30 minutes from now when the show's over and he's going to burst through my door and murder me dead.
Good luck.
Yeah. But the way these things happen, I'm not very worried because Sarah Connor is going to come in right after.
Right time.
Right after. Is this episode called Turtonator in the Grassy Knoll?
Yes.
I hope so. Nick, thoughts on Turtonator?
I mean, I like them. I never played Sun and Moon though, so my first experience with it was catching them in Sword and Shield.
Fair enough. Let's see. I think I did play Sun and Moon, but I never got around to finishing it. Well, Ultra Moon specifically.
Yeah, I mean, I have it. I never got around to playing it because I have arthritis really bad. So playing handheld stuff is just not very good for my hands.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Have you tried throwing your Switch against the wall to separate it into as many pieces as possible to make it easier?
Ask your local 3-year-old.
I mean, my Switch pretty much never comes out of the dock unless I'm taking it between my parents and my other house.
Fair enough. I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys, but wait, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, Turtonator. Who else has he assassinated? Gracie, Turtonator can assassinate anybody in history. Who do you want? What are you gonna say? Yeah, you better be real careful. You might get canceled for this.
I mean, don't you say Hitler?
You always say Hitler. Yeah, I was going to say the safe answer is always Hitler.
Yeah, I was going to say that Hitler or Stalin.
Mm-hmm.
That's my answer.
Let's see. Think of bad people who have been assassinated. Ramses of the Egyptian Empire. He was a bad man. He had Slavs. We don't like that. Turtonator went back and took care of him.
Well, I was going to say...
Let my Turks go.
I legit thought you were thinking of the Game of Thrones character.
I don't know what you're talking about, Gracie. Are we going to do a Game of Thrones podcast?
Do you want to?
Gracie, I'll do any podcast you want. As long as you make the time to actually do it.
I dressed up like Daenerys Targaryen for Halloween.
I remember.
That's bad.
What was that, 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing pictures of the Discord in that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. Or maybe I saw them on Twitter, regardless.
One of the two.
Are we doing a limited Game of Thrones series?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Well, folks, you heard it here first. I pitched more content, and Gracie said no.
No.
But I think it's going to do it. I think that's the show. I think we did it. Yay!
Hey.
You can follow me on twitch.tv/breakerisdead. And I am, in fact, dead. And we're streaming...
By the Terminator in 5 minutes.
The Turtonator. He's gonna give me a big thumbs up as he sinks slowly off the screen. And then come back for 2 to 3 or 4 more mediocre movies. July 9th. Wait, what day is it?
It is the 3rd.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
so
it's after midnight now.
This weekend.
Yeah.
You're hearing this
Saturday.
On the 5th. Happy America Day, everybody.
Yeah, because it just turned the 4th.
It literally just turned the 4th as you're listening to this.
I have an hour left.
I have an hour. Well, just to let you know, time did not stop. You're going to make it at least 1 more hour.
Okay.
July 9th, Jaws Breakers returns on twitch.tv/breakerisdead. We are watching the movie Shark Night 3D with one and only Gracie Z. Rain. Full name. We're watching it with her, so please join us for that. And we haven't announced it on socials yet, except Jasmine kind of leaked it a little bit, but we are also in the works for planning our Shark Week extravaganza next month. Dates to come for that, but it will be a week-long Sharky celebration. Me and Jasmine will be streaming Maneater. We'll also be watching all 6 Sharknado movies over the course of 3 days. And we're going to bring back some fan favorite guests, such as Clation and Vinny will make a return. And then also, Gracie's got places that you can follow her. So what is that OnlyFans link you got?
It doesn't exist.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. The anonymous Craigslist post in her local area. Yep.
Yes, that's the only way.
You gotta look for them to choke me, Daddy.
Oh,
yeah. Yes. If you want to follow Gracie, send us a message on the YouTube video version of Ma Choke Me Daddy, and then I'll send you all of her social medias. So Instagram at not going to tell you unless you leave a comment.
You better do it.
We'll go ahead and do the Twitch one.
Okay. The Twitch is VGracieZ.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff.
Yeah, and you can send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll tell you what her secret Instagram is. Not the one she knows about. Not the one she puts out there for people. It's the secret account.
Oh.
Yeah.
The more you know.
The secret is I run it.
It's just pictures of feet.
It's just pictures of other people's feet.
Other people's feet, not mine.
Yeah.
I cut off their toes.
Jesus Christ. I'm just kidding. Follow Gracie on Instagram at LadyZRainArt.
Yep.
And we already did Twitch. Twitter at LadyZRain.
That's me.
And you can also find all the links in the description, including all of After DARKRAI's handles and all of our different shows at Pod Dog and everything we do at the link tree below. Nick, what do you got? Do you want the people to follow you? If not, say
I don't really have anything.
I was going to say, you can say, I do not consent to this and I need an adult.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to start streaming one day, but it'll have to be after we get the house and get moved and stuff.
I think you should do it. Sure. Like especially figure out Pokemon stuff. Like I don't know how Gracie streams on a Switch because every time I try, I throw mine against the wall.
Oh, so you're best friends with my son. I got it.
That's right.
You're the one that taught him how to do it.
The one time I tried to stream off my phone, it worked the day before me and Poor Fish tested it, and then the day of, it's just broke. Died. Yeah, entirely. Just did not work at all. It was misery, which love you, Fish. But yeah, if no one's got anything else, then we'll go ahead and end the show. But I don't have the sound file for the ending. So everyone's going to have to come together and we're going to have to do it ourselves, okay?
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I don't remember the rest of
Hey.
that. That's Fall Guys.
Hey.
Okay, do the thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the thing. Well, this is after the outro. Okay, this is for the people that are the dedicated listeners. You, dear listener. I say I love you at the main show, but no, I really love you. Like
you're a special pet.
Yeah, you're a very special pet. Send pics. Don't tell your SO. This could just be our little secret. Shh, this is gonna be okay. I know we're tucking you in right now, but we need you to go to sleep.
Turn on your nightlight.
Mommy and Daddy are done fighting, but you're gonna hear a lot of strange noises from the other room. Okay?
The washing machine.
I know I'm not really your dad, but I'm just gonna help your mother fix the bed real quick. Yeah, we're just testing it for when your dad comes home. Don't worry about it.
Stop it.
Nick, what are you doing here?
He's fixing the bed.
Stop watching us tuck our child in. Who is the listener?
Anyway, hello.
Okay. After you say hello,
DARKRAI will make you whole.
Oh, that's so wholesome. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.